Get to Work is a bit of an annoying pack for me because I love the concept. It's my favorite Sims 4 pack concept, but not favorite Sims 4 pack. Retail is my favorite thing to do in the Sims 4. I just think the way it was integrated in the game is not very good, and there's a lot of issues with it. A lot of things that we can't necessarily change, unfortunately, but there are some things that we can change, and for me, that's a Magnolia Promenade world. Also, one thing that really annoys me is the fact that there isn't a cheap lot that you can really easily buy on a low budget to sell things. I tried really hard to make a cheap retail lot in The Sims 4, but it was literally impossible. So I've had to make a little compromise, but I've I've semi-created 2 lots, which I think are perfect for facilitating the best 2 kinds of retail gameplay. The first of which being a bakery, which I know a lot of people love making in The Sims 4 with Get to Work. So this top left lot in Magnolia Promenade is normally completely empty, but I've actually plopped a lot on it. Now this one was created by somebody else on the gallery. I know you're going to say, Satch, you stole that off the gallery. It's somebody else's, rah, rah, rah. The whole point of the gallery is to steal other people's stuff. I find it hilarious when somebody re-uploads something on the gallery and people are like, you stole this. Like, yeah, that is literally the whole point. You're supposed to steal it, change it a bit, make it your own, and then re-upload it. That literally is the point. So I stole this off the gallery and I've changed it a bit and I've made it my own. It was quite pink before, so I made it a bit more neutral, but you can change all the blues back to pinks if you want to make it more girly again. It actually had a lot more seating, this bakery, but I got rid of it because I feel like the more interactable objects are, the more like not glitchy, but like unbearable it becomes because Sims are being stupid and annoying. So I got rid of a lot of the seating. I also got rid of random objects like mirrors dotted around so Sims won't stand in the way looking at themselves. It's a pretty basic bakery, but I chose it because I think it looks really pretty, like it's pretty enough and it's not too over detailed. I think when builds are too cluttered, it can be a bit annoying. We do have the chef kitchen for doing all the baking in. There's also like a staff area up here so you can fulfill your Sims needs. So it has all been thought out, and of course it's got some of the basic seating and a place to put the bakery stuff. And yes, I will be testing this one out with you in a moment, but I think it's annoying when you want to make your own retail store in The Sims 4 Get to Work, but there's not like an empty retail lot in the game, so I've actually made one. Now I tried really hard to make it cheap enough to be able to afford on like a reasonable budget. I could get it down to just under 38k, which was, you know, that was even tough in itself because I'm one of those people that doesn't like to use money cheats. I like to work my way up, but I think with the way Get to Work works, because it doesn't have like a mortgage or a loan system in the game, I think you're going to have to use some money cheats just to be able to buy the lot, but then be a cheapskate after, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I've actually split this up into 2 shops, being a bigger shop here and we've got a smaller shop here, because sometimes I don't know what I want to sell, so I thought maybe I could just sell 2 separate things. This bigger shop obviously has a lot more stands to sell a lot more stuff, and this smaller shop barely has anything. I deliberately left it empty because I feel like depending on what shop you have, you can decorate it differently, and I think it's going to be very easy to decorate because all you've got to do is just put different decorations on the walls like paintings and stuff, or you can change the wallpaper design to match a aesthetic of whatever you want. And one thing that was really important for me for this bigger shop area as well is to have a maker space, because obviously with cross-pack play, one of the great things about the retail system is that you can sell anything that you make. So next to this till here, I've actually made a 2x2 area from which you can put stuff in. So let's say you own The Sims 4 Seasons and you want to make a floristry. You can put the florist's flower arranging table here into this little grid, and then you can just make flowers. You can pop some of them on here on the counters. There's also a shelf in the back here, as well as a chest to put items in that are not on the shop display. Or if you wanted to, I don't know, you could put the pumpkin carving station in if you own spooky stuff. You could put the standard base game woodworking table in there. You could put the eco lifestyle candle making table in there. Like, I've made it so you can literally put anything in there, so it can actually feel like a lot that's your own and not just one that you found on the gallery or you bought one of the pre-made ones by EA, because then it doesn't feel like your space. I kind of wanted to build this as a space that feels like your space, like you could do whatever you wanted to do with it. So I hope I achieved that. And I also put a little kitchenette in the area too, and just a chair that you can eat from, but it's not got that much in here. Actually, I forgot to put a counter from which you can prepare food. You don't need to, do you need a counter to prepare certain foods? No. If you're just eating quick meals, which you would do at a workplace, then you don't really need to prepare food. So that's fine. But I have also put a little computer in here. I mean, I guess I could get rid of the PC and lower the price, but I feel like it's kind of necessary, so I leave it in there. It's also got a staff toilet and a customer toilet, so you will have to make sure you lock the doors properly, by the way. Remember to do that. The upstairs has got absolutely nothing in it. It's purely there for decorative purposes because I didn't want it to be too overwhelming. I was thinking about renovating it, but then I thought, nah, there's literally no point. I feel like this is enough. You can have, you know, your main hustle and your side hustle, especially if you're playing with a 2-sim household. Like one sim could make something and the other sim could make another thing. You could also completely renovate this into, I don't know, you could even make it like a photography studio. Can you fit one in there? Oh, you can't. Forget that idea. Pretend I didn't say that. But no, there is a lot you could do in there. The world does come with 2 other lots. One of them is this big retail store here. The other one here is a smaller retail store. Both of them are clothes shops, which I thought was a bit weird for the base game, but I was thinking of changing one of them to make it something more unique. But then I thought, really, one thing that actually annoys me about the Sims 4 Get to Work is there's literally no reason to buy anything from a shop, because you can literally just like buy it from build mode. There's no like exclusive items that you can get from shops. I honestly wish there was, but there isn't. So also I wish there was a grocery store mechanic, but there isn't with Get to Work, and if there was I would have put that in there, but you can't, and it makes me so upset. Anyway, I'm just really happy with these little spaces. You know, I could just put some digital cameras here. We can have a little, do you know what I mean? You can have a little camera shop. You do whatever you want to do. Just as the Magnolia Bakery, which is on my gallery, I also have the empty retail lot on my gallery. Ignore Shanice. Oh, she changed. Now she's Alpha Shanice. She was ugly Shanice before. Now she's Alpha Shanice. Anyway. Oh, now we've got 5 Shanices. If you go on SatchOnSims, it's literally just the first 2 things here. Magnolia Bakery and empty retail lot. Just to confirm, Magnolia Bakery is this one here and the empty retail lot is this one here. And I think they're both very beautiful. And I can say that without sounding arrogant because I didn't design them. Someone else did. Shanice is so excited to start a bakery. She started dancing. Good for you, Shanice. Absolutely stunning. By the way, what I like to do when I'm buying a retail store in order to make it a bit more realistic, I set the household funds really high and then I buy the retail lot that I actually want to buy. And then I transfer exactly 1,000 simoleons into the retail store. And then I just go into money and I set my household funds to like 500 simoleons. And then I just feel like that's the best way of doing it, which doesn't feel kind of like cheaty. Anyway, Shanice, you need to stop dancing in your brand new kitchen because you have got food to make. Oh my God, we don't even have any like veg or food or anything. Like I didn't even think about that. Can we do like a food shop with the cottage living pack? Like, can I buy some groceries and just take it over here? I don't think you can. Order it. Oh no, I can do a grocery delivery. That's perfect. Although we can't get much because we don't really have much money. Oops, at least we've got some things. There we go. Look at that. We got our delivery. I genuinely didn't even know you could get food deliveries to a retail store. That's handy, isn't it? Anyway, thank you very much, sir, for delivering all this. Could you kindly go away? I don't think he's going to go away. Okay, we're just ignore him. Oh my God, he's rummaging through my bin. What are you doing? I can't even kick him out. Honestly, this game makes me rage. But before we forget, I do need to lock the door that goes into the main staff area because I always forget to do that. Always. Anyway, Shanice, let's get baking some blueberry bagels. I should have given her a chef's outfit. That would have been quite nice, wouldn't it? Oh well, I'll try and remember next time. Oh my God, Shanice, stop dancing. Why are you so insufferable all of the time? Oh my God, she literally won't stop. I keep cancelling it and she just keeps doing it. Bet she'll do it again in a minute. Trust me, when she puts it in the oven, I bet she'll start again. Oh no, she didn't. My mistake. She's actually made the bagels. Lovely. So I believe now I can chuck them into the cabinet. 8 days until spoiled. That should be long enough. That's right. We are going to be cooking all night. It's currently 2 p.m. We're going to be cooking all until the next morning. By the way, guys, baking hack. Did you know if you put stuff into the freezer, it actually does not expire ever? It's very useful. So I made a few things. I know it's 2 a.m., but we're open for business. It's a midnight bakery. That is what it is. I also made a wedding cake, but it has 1 day and 15 hours until it expires. So I really hope that somebody buys it soon. I think we should also put some little like banners on it or something. There we go. Cow plants. We're going to get any punters in? Anyone? Oh, we got somebody at 2 a.m. Eloise Hiddlesticks. Hello, madam. Do you know what another thing that does really annoy me about the Get to Work retail system? You don't actually need a cash register, but you need it. Like Sims don't actually serve customers at the cash register. I know Carl, the one who made the Dine Out mod, Meanat Reloaded has done a retail mod, but I think he hasn't updated it for ages. Honestly, like, I really just want The Sims 4 to have an official get to work refresh so it can actually work properly. And so why are you going in my fridge? Why are you looking at my fudge bars? Excuse me, sir. Don't you dare steal my fudge bars from my fridge. Thank you very much. Celeste Michelson. Oh my God, you look so beautiful. Love the question mark tattooed on your forehead. Oh, see, look, we're getting loads of customers in now. Isn't this great? I do wish people would stop like loitering around the fridge. And I wish they would stop clipping through each other as well. But anyway, there we go. Would anybody like to buy anything? Or do you all just want to walk through objects and click through everything? Guys, this is why, honestly, this is why, like, when I try and enjoy The Sims 4, like, the game makes it very difficult for me. Like, you know, like, I know you all think I'm being negative. I do genuinely try to enjoy it. The game just won't let me. Also, how do I make this wedding cake, like, sellable? I can't even sell it. I've actually Googled it. Apparently, you can't sell it. It's an oversight. Apparently, this is honestly another reason for me to hate my wedding story. So apparently it was an oversight that you can't actually sell them. So that's lovely. All these people are sitting around. Nobody's actually buying anything. I wish these people would just like hurry up and buy the cakes. Like, I don't want to have a full-on, honestly, this is what makes me rage. I don't want to have a full-on conversation with every single customer. Like, I just want somebody to buy something. Anyway, this little child for some reason wants to buy something. Thank God somebody does. Eliza Pancakes is having a conversation with the freezer. That's lovely. It's all going to shit a little bit. Okay, now everybody seems to want to buy everything at once. I mean, it's better than nothing at all. Although nobody actually wants to eat in the bakery like they could do in the trailer for Get to Work. Bit of a lie there on EA's behalf. Also, I find it really dumb that you can just like restock the item without actually having to make a new one. Like, I feel like you should have to make a new one. There's a lot of issues with The Sims 4's retail system, which really, oh my God, not a celebrity. There's paparazzi here now, not a fucking celebrity to ruin everything. Anyways, I'm closing the shop because I can't deal with these people anymore. We made 700 simoleons, so we came out at a bit of a profit. Retail is unbearable in The Sims 4. This is why I said I like the concept of Get to Work. I just don't like the Get to Work pack. If you would like the actual Magnolia Promenade world to be a lot better, I personally think the two lots that I semi-created will make the world feel a lot better and make the gameplay feel a bit more fun. I mean, I made it for myself more so than I made it for you, but I wanted to share it with you anyways, just in case you enjoy doing the retail stuff like I do. Anyway, I think I will be going back to The Sims 2 open for business because the retail system is a lot better and it's a lot more enjoyable. But I know not everybody plays Sims 2, so if you play The Sims 4, I hope you found this useful. I've also been redesigning Newcrest lately. If you want to see what I've been doing, you can check out the next video recommended. Otherwise, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.